What's good, guys, man? Thank y'all for tuning back into the channel, man. If you're new, make sure you hit that sub button down below to be notified for every single video that I do drop, man. As y'all can see by the title, man, this 11-year-old shares detailed end of the world dream from God. The trumpet sounded and Jesus came back. Y'all, let's do the talking at the end. Let's listen to his testimony, man. Let's see what this young man has to say, man. At 11 years old, having a dream like this. Let's get it.
At first I heard the trumpet, and then right after that, the sky, it split open. And then there was like these angels, and I saw Jesus coming down. And then right after that, you called me, Bella, and Caleb to your closet. And then right after that, we all started praying and stuff. We started praying to God. And then right after that, we started glowing, and then our clothes came off, and then we just started flying up in the air, and then we flew up to the ceiling, and then we went up to the sky, and then all of a sudden there was just this white, beautiful place with golden gates, clouds everywhere. There was like this long line of people, and there was, I think it was an angel giving people a stamp to go to that. No. It was, yeah. He was opening the gates, and he was letting them through. And then right after that, I looked down, and I just saw like a bunch of people, like the ground like split open, and there was like a bunch of people falling through and going down to hell. And like I said, it was mostly teens and adults that were smoking, drinking, killing, doing bad things and stuff. And I looked down, I saw like deep into the pits of hell, there were like demons with unimaginable body parts that I don't even want to say. I mean, it was just so disgusting to me. I mean, I almost threw up, but they were just there. They were waiting, and then after that, a giant demon came out, and he opened his stomach, like it just like enlarged, and there was like a bunch of teeth inside and stuff. And then so you remember how the ground split open? Everybody just started falling to his stomach. And they were screaming, burning and stuff, because you know the stomach, like it has acid in it. Like they were just like burning, falling apart. Their arms were burning off and stuff. And then right after that, the demon spit out the bones, and then the bones regenerated, and then demons spit them out to.
So it was like they couldn't die. Yeah,
they couldn't die. Like they were just there, like regenerating, dying, feeling pain all over and over and over. And then right after that, there were different rooms where they would take you to. And then so there was 3 rooms. The first room was there was like this casket, and they would put you inside, and there were like spikes and stuff on the casket, like spikes, razor blades and stuff on it. And then after that, the third room, it was a bunch of the second room, it was a bunch of demons raping teens and adults and all that stuff. They were doing these gross things to people. And they were screaming, let us out, let us out. But then right after that, the devil came out himself. He was in the third room, and he was whipping people with his, and the thing that he was whipping them with, like it was like covered in lava and spikes and stuff.
Yeah,
and it was like covered in lava and spikes, and then it would it turned into like multiple whips and stuff. And then right after that, a bunch of snakes came out of the ground where the devil was. Like it was like anacondas, cobras, like a bunch of venomous snakes came out of the ground, and the devil was just whipping people with this spiky lava whip. Like he was just, and they were all screaming and screaming and screaming. And then after that, I saw this one person, the devil. So this person was screaming every single time that they were regenerating, right? So the devil took his, like he whipped it off, and they couldn't regenerate their mouth, so it was just wide open, like their jaw wasn't there, it was just teeth. And it was bleeding every single time that they would regenerate. Like they couldn't regenerate that part, it was burning and bleeding, and it was just all charred and stuff.
So you saw all of this from heaven?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you said that when the ground got ripped open, there was demons that were coming out of the ground onto the earth and ripping up people.
Yeah. Like they were like sending out like troops to go get people, and the troops were like they would just grab like a batch of people with their hands, because they would like make their hands like really really long, and they would just like grab like batches of people and just like start taking them down to hell, like taking them, like they would start swallowing houses basically, like people, like houses that they were like trying to hide in, buildings and stuff. They were just swallowing it all and taking the people out of the buildings and throwing them straight down to hell. And then right after that, heaven like the sky closed and people were screaming, "No, take me to." The sky closed, and then right after that, we just all entered the gates. It was me, you, Kayla, Bella, and I saw Dad too. Like he was waving at us, and he started running towards us, and then you hugged him. And then right after that, we went to the gates of heaven, and then we lived our lives. We were worshiping, sitting on clouds, listening to the angels sing. We had houses. It was my dream.
Wow. So what did some of the houses look like that you remember?
It was gold, like just straight gold and fluffy beds. They instead of like chairs like that, they had clouds for you to sit on. And it was just, it felt fluff. Like, I don't know, like it was just
like luxury.
I know, like it was just like I felt like I was the luckiest, most richest person in the world at that point when we were just there.
Wow.
Because I was living with my family. I got to listen to God. I got to live my life. I got to, yeah, I mean.
So whenever the rapture happened, was there angels that took us up?
Yeah.
Or how did people go up?
So like I said, we turned into glowing lights, and we went through the ceiling because our clothes came off. And then right after that, I just saw ourselves getting wrapped in white garments, and then we just flew up to the sky where the gates were open. And then after that, like I said, I saw Dad after we landed. He came with us, and then right after that, like I said, there was this angel signing people in, and he was looking for our names, and he said our names and Dad's. So we got into heaven.
So he had a book.
Yeah, he had a book of people that was going into heaven and that wasn't supposed to go to heaven. So people that weren't supposed to go to heaven, they didn't come. Because I saw, God. Yeah, because I was looking down when they picked us up, like when we turned to glowing lights, people were looking up at the sky, and I saw somebody drinking, smoking, stuff like that, and they were looking up at the sky, and they didn't get picked up.
Yeah.
Just left it.
It's amazing. I'm so excited that we're going home soon, and I'm glad that God gave you that vision.
Yeah. Thank you.
He said, "Yeah, thank you." I don't think he's exaggerating at all, y'all. 11 years old, man. You know, somebody got to be raising them right. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into this conversation, I do want to go to the chapters in the Bible where it speaks of children having visions. So, Joel, chapter 2, verses 28 through 29. It says, "In the last days, God says, I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your young men will see visions. And your old men will dream dreams." Acts chapter 2, verses 17 through 18. Peter quotes Joel during Pentecost, confirming this promise applies to believers, including young people seeing visions. I don't know what age. People say 13. You know, when you know you're right from wrong. But at the age of 11, he's 11, he knows right from wrong. I don't know how God judges on that, because God is a judge. I would never say what somebody is going to, heaven or hell, because we don't know how God is going to judge us. We may be doing something that's not right, but the mercy that God gives us may be different from the mercy that we receive from other human beings. You know what I'm saying? So we shouldn't judge nobody. Instead, pray for them, because we don't know how God is going to judge us at the end of the day. All I can say is, like I say in every video, man, is why you do have the breath in your body is to ask God for forgiveness, repent, change your ways. Just turn your life over to Christ completely. And it's hard, because the flesh is weak. It's very hard, because we're so used to dealing with the flesh and not being obedient to what God wants for us. Y'all comment down below exactly what y'all think about this testimony right here, man. Y'all share these videos. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And at the end of my videos, I always say, stay inspired, stay motivated, stay grinding. Until next video, I'm out of here. Peace.